Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to give my quick review over the Real Housewives of Potomac Part 3 reunion. You know, I'm trying to talk fast. I'm trying to get my ass in the shower and get to the bar so I can get me a drink and watch a little bit of the drag show. Listen, this is how I look at it. Let me start off by saying this. This reunion could have been 2 parts. If they would have brought, honestly, the first part of the reunion was boring as hell. The only thing that made the reunion pop off was really Katie and, not Katie, was Candace and Ashley. The second part, it seemed, I don't know. I just felt like it could have been 2 parts. Maybe if Katie would have been at the reunion, they could have stretched it out to 3. But because Katie wasn't there and they tried to replace Katie with Miss Dorothy, I know that stunt y'all tried to pull. So because y'all tried to replace Katie with Miss Dorothy, it just didn't work for me. Like, it could have been 2 parts. And then Andy, I thought, did a horrible job of being the host for the reunion. I've already told you I don't want Andy. I've been saying for years that I don't like Andy being the host. But this year, it just seemed like he was out of it. I didn't like the fact that he didn't have a lot of control. Don't take what I'm trying to say the wrong way. But I don't like the fact that he didn't have a lot of control over the ladies as far as... Like, at one point, like, even the first part when Candace and Ashley were arguing, it almost felt like, okay, y'all, I can't even hear what y'all saying. You see what I'm saying? Because it was just a lot. Anyways, the reunion could have been 2 parts. So the husbands just come in. Chris looks nice. Juan fine as hell. Bitch. I put Chris. Black Chris is handsome. Ray, he just thorough. Michael, I put he over there thinking about Juan and that big black dick. And then I put Katie, should have been there. They start talking about the couple's sex lives. Monique let it be known that they didn't have sex for like 3 months. I didn't know that. I mean, I guess it wasn't none of our business, but when they mentioned them not having sex, I didn't know it had been like 3 months. But I guess because of the pregnancy and the shit that Monique was going through with the baby, like, sex was just not an option. Or at least intercourse was not an option. She said she took her man, baby. Them blowjobs, slob on my knob like corn on the cob. Hey, check me, hey, and do your job. Hey. Girl, that was a motherfucker. I remember back in the day, at TSU, they used to have mixers, and the mixers used to be like from like 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And girl, I remember that was my first time ever hearing that song at TSU at one of the mixers. Slide on my knob, like corn on the cob. Check it for me, and do your job. Hey, yeah, that was my motherfucking song, baby. Anyways, ghetto, you hear me? Candace said that her and Chris have a decent. I was like, I would assume, because we know your nigga ain't got no money. Because if he had some money, your mama will be helping y'all pay that rent. I don't care what nobody say. Chris and Candace, if anybody mama is helping them pay rent, they ain't got no money. And that's fine. Do you hear me, bitch? Because I wish my mama and daddy could help me pay mine. But if your mama and daddy helping you pay your rent, girl. So I'm like, okay, the nigga ain't got no money. He clearly ain't got no good dick. Because my whole thing is, girl, ain't no way he fucking the shit out of you. I was thinking in my head, okay, the nigga ain't got no money. He got 3 kids. Maybe she just digmatized and he fucking the shit out of her. But clearly he ain't even doing that if you talking about your sex life is decent. Now, I said maybe on the other hand, she's just trying to downplay you. You don't never want to let a hoe know that your man fucking the shit out of you. Because, bitch, she gonna find out. So I was thinking, well, maybe Candace is just like, oh, it's decent. Because the last time a bitch told another bitch that her man had a big dick and he fucked the shit out of her, she came home on her lunch break and he was fucking that hoe in her bed. We done heard that story 15,000 times. So I don't know. But I was like, decent. Even Monique was like, girl, decent is for old people. Like, I said, okay. But maybe Candace know what she doing. Should Robin and Juan get married? I was with Karen. At the end of the day, I think that Robin wants to... Okay. I don't think Juan wants to be with Robin. I think Juan is comfortable. I think Juan is used to Robin. I think that's his comfort zone. I think Robin wants to be with Juan. I don't think Robin cares about being married. I really don't. I think that what happens is, like a lot of women, they fall to the pressure from friends, maybe society, that says, "Oh, you're supposed to be married." But I really think that Robin just wants to be with Juan, and if she's with Juan, then she's fine. But I don't think that Juan really wants to be with Robin. And the truth of the matter is, marriage changes things. I really do believe that. I believe that when people get married, they try to fall into these categories of what a wife should be, what a husband should be. A wife is supposed to do this, dress like this, act like this. A husband is supposed to do this. Instead of just saying, bitch, this is what works for us. And that's all that matters. And then when people start to try to put themselves in these boxes, then that's when shit starts to go the wrong way. And now all of a sudden, girl, you're getting a divorce 2 years later. Well, maybe if you wouldn't have got married, you probably wouldn't have fell to those pressures from society of how a wife is supposed to be or how a marriage is supposed to be. And maybe you'll still be with your man or still be with your woman. But whatever. Karen lied about being back in Potomac. Andy asked her, "Girl, I thought you said that Ray said he wanted to be back in Potomac." Then she tried to switch it up and say, "Oh, Karen always gonna have a Miss America answer." Ray, it was all about Ray and his commute to work. And Karen, you wanted to be back in Potomac. It ain't had nothing to do with Ray. Really and truly, I feel like most men, especially when you probably paying all the bills, you want the cheapest for your dollar. And if I'm sure Ray was paying less than what he's paying in Potomac, where his black ass was at in Virginia. But whatever. You see what I'm trying to get to. That motherfucking Ashley and Michael. Let me just say this. Ain't no way. Let me start off by saying this. I like the fact that you have these grown men and grown women who were able to come together as adults and have a conversation, a disagreement, and then not be this, "Oh, you a man, you can't talk to my wife," or "You a woman, you can't talk to..." Like, this probably would have never happened on Married to Medicine, because they have this rule of men not speaking to women, women not speaking to men not, like, at the end of the day, you can be a man, you can be a woman, and get into an argument or a disagreement, and nobody have to worry or think about, "Oh, a motherfucker gonna come and pop me upside my head." Like, I really do believe that with these group of men and women, like the Real Housewives of Potomac, I don't think that safety is probably, as far as like a nigga knock you upside your head, I don't think that's probably a concern. So maybe that's why they feel as though, girl, because the men basically just sat there while Michael was going back and forth with some of the women, which I could appreciate. Like, okay, just because you're a woman don't mean you can't take up for yourself and handle the situation. However, Michael would have had me fucked up. The way that Michael came out there and tried to act like it was just impossible and it was just disrespectful and it was so out of line that these people would think that he would do something like that, when, bitch, you're known for grabbing people. You're known for putting your hands on people. Michael, you can sit here and say that, "Oh, this what happens in Australia." Well, bitch, guess what, ho? You're not in Australia no more. And I know this is not the first time that you've heard about people not being touchy-feely in the United States. I don't know what they do in Australia, but over here, if you walk around here grabbing people on their ass, especially a man, you're liable to get the shit knocked out of you. Okay? And if you grab a woman, you're liable to get a motherfucking police, be in jail. Okay? So that's how we work over here. And I believe, Michael, you've been over here long enough to know how it works. Like, to try to use that, "Oh, y'all not friendly over here," no. So y'all just walking around grabbing motherfuckers' asses in Australia. "Hey, how you doing?" And then you want to play this game of if it was a pat or a grab. A pat or a grab. At the end of the day, I don't give a damn if it was a pat or a grab. You put your hands on somebody without their permission. End the conversation. It don't matter if it was a pat or a grab. You touch somebody's ass. So for Michael to come out there and really just, girl, I just felt like he was being disrespectful. And I felt like at that point, Juan probably should have said something. When he tried to act like Robin was some drunk bitch alcoholic, like, yeah, you was drunk, you don't even know, and blah. Girl, y'all ain't gonna say shit. I couldn't have been on that stage. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Michael, we've already said this. You said out of your own goddamn mouth, am I still mic'd? Or I think the camera, you said that you were worried about something getting out that you said. Like, I just felt like they went too easy on Michael. And for Michael, for you to sit there and be like, oh, you were drunk? You don't remember? Robin said that, bitch. She said, I was drunk. I really didn't remember. But when Chris said, yeah, Michael said he would suck somebody's sausage, then Robin said, oh my God, I thought I heard him say that, but I was so drunk that I really couldn't remember if I heard it or not. But now, since you saying that the nigga said that, I know I'm not tripping. That's how it happened. That's what Robin said. But for you to sit here and act like Robin was just some drunk ass hoe who don't recall nothing because bitch, you was too drunk, you couldn't stand up. At that point, bitch, we would have got the cursing. We would have got the cursing and calling just out their names. Because I feel like at that point he was being a little too disrespectful. And nobody not gonna say nothing? Hello? Ain't nobody gonna say nothing? Like I said, I don't know if people were doing this because afterwards y'all saw that Chris was like, hey, I'm about to go to Ocean Prime with Mike. Y'all wanna come? And one was like, yeah, I'm gonna come. What, bitch? Hold up. What? Hold up, what? Y'all about to go have drinks after all of it? That's why I was like, I don't know if they just don't give a fuck. I'm thinking they just don't give a damn. Because most people don't take sexual assault when it comes to men serious. So I don't know. It's just weird. And then Ashley, I was trying, I get what Ashley is trying to do because it's like, girl, you want to defend your husband, you want to take him for your man, but I just don't believe. Like, ain't no way in hell I could get on TV and look like a fool like Ashley. Like, Ashley, you like a motherfucking fool. I hope that whatever plan you got, I hope it work out for you because, bitch, you look real dumb. Like, there's no way. Ashley is not a dumb girl. I don't care what nobody say. Like, Ashley has to know that this does not look good. Like, Michael is 10 times out of 10 lying. And for you to take these people to the task on like, you believe it, how could you believe something like that? Nigga, you go around grabbing people's ass all the time. So how is it so far-fetched that you did it this time? It's not that far. It would be different if this was the first incident, but it's not. Bitch, it's like the 17th, bitch. And then you grabbed Andy's ass too. You grabbed your employer's ass. So we know you probably did it to the cameraman. I just felt like when I said that Michael came out there, like it was so disgusting. Like I said, that Michael literally came out there and tried to act like they were full of shit. I can't believe y'all believe this shit. I felt like Chris was trying to take Michael, like, nigga, you got me fucked up, but, and then, I don't know, I just felt like it was weird, like, when I tell you, when Michael walked off the set, I just looked at him like, that motherfucker is crazy. Like, Michael, I said, that motherfucker is crazy. Girl, for real? You really sit your black ass up, your white ass up there? Michael, that was the first time, I don't know why it took me this long. That was the first time Michael, for real, reminded me of a white person. Girl, that's what I forgot to talk about in my hot topics. God damn. I don't know. Monique with the whole, my camera recycles every 60 days. First, you didn't have the footage in your basement. Now, since you found out it actually happened outside, now, oh yeah, the footage recycles every 60 days. I refuse to believe, I think Monique is a goddamn liar. I refuse to believe that Monique lives in a house that big and you are now on a hit reality TV show and your footage recycles every 60 days. Girl, bye. I put I felt like they were trying to, that bullshit they was trying to pull, like, oh, we just care about Ashley being disrespected. And girl, y'all don't give a fuck about Ashley. I don't know. I'm over this reunion. I'm not even into this review, honestly. Sorry, y'all. I just put the Michael as the definition of white privilege. Like, that nigga literally walked his ass on stage and tried to act like what everybody saw or what everybody thought was bullshit. Like they just pulling that shit out of thin air. Like, Michael, bitch, you're a sexual predator. End the conversation. You're not in Australia, bitch. You're in the U.S. I don't know. I'm done. All right, y'all. I'm about to go. I don't too much care for Michael. Ashley, girl, you look like a goddamn fool. You look like a fucking idiot over this man. Like I said, I hope she got a good ass plan, because if not, sis, you look like a goddamn fool. A goddamn fool. Like, I'm trying to get it. Like, I get, like, okay, Ashley, you came from nothing. You nervous probably. That's why you was probably trying to hurry up and push this baby out so at least you know you can have some child support. Because Michael was about to leave your ass a couple of years ago anyways. I mean, she defended her husband. She could have did what Karen did when Ray was going through his tax problems. Karen was walking around here every week with a cat suit on, buying a car, and letting people know that that ain't her problem, that's Ray's problem. She could have did what Karen did and separated herself from her husband. But Ashley said, I'm going to stand by my man. So it's kind of like, can you blame her for standing by her man? Or do we fault her for standing by her man? But girl, we know, but then it's like, girl, we see this. Everybody sees it, so it's like, bitch, you just look dumb. I hope she got a plan. I'm done, y'all. Bye.